What if I told you that some fruit trees actually produce more fruit when they are grown in pots instead of in the ground? Not because they are spoiled, but because they are controlled. According to arborists, planting certain fruit trees directly into the ground is often the reason they grow huge but never fruit properly. And the final tree on this list is one that most gardeners are growing completely wrong without even realizing it. Stay until the end, because this secret changes everything. Why containers actually work. Let's clear up one of the biggest myths in gardening. Fruit trees do not need unlimited soil to thrive. What they really need is oxygen around the roots, excellent drainage, consistent sunlight, and balanced nutrition. This is the explanation when roots are slightly restricted. Trees stop wasting energy on excessive leaf growth and instead shift their focus toward flowering and fruiting. In containers, you control the soil, the water, the nutrients, and even the growth speed. That control is the real advantage. Here are the list of 10 fruit trees that thrive in pots and containers. Number 10 is lemon and lime citrus trees are some of the best fruit trees for container growing. Dwarf lemon and lime trees thrive in pots because they naturally dislike soggy soil and prefer warm, well-drained conditions. When grown in containers, their roots stay healthy, their growth remains compact, and they respond quickly to proper care. There is also something incredibly satisfying about picking fresh citrus from a balcony. Number 9 is calamandan, lemachito, calamansi and kumquat calamandan. Lemachito, calamansi, and kumquat trees are small but incredibly productive. They remain compact, fruit early, and tolerate container life extremely well. Even when they are not fruiting, they still look ornamental and attractive. They are essentially fruit trees that behave like decorative plants. Number 8 is dwarf. Apple trees at risk. Many people are surprised to learn that apple trees can thrive in containers. Dwarf and columnar apple varieties are specifically bred to grow with limited root space. Instead of becoming massive trees, they focus their energy on producing fruit along short branches. With proper pruning and patience, container-grown apple trees can be extremely productive. Number 7 is dwarf. Peach and nectarine. Dwarf peach and nectarine trees are known for fruiting quickly. When grown in containers, they remain manageable in size and are much easier to prune. They require plenty of sunlight and excellent drainage. But when those needs are met, they often produce fruit earlier than trees grown in the ground. Number 6 is dwarf cherry trees. First, cherry trees can be demanding, but containers make them easier to manage. Growing cherries in pots allows better control over water, soil quality, and disease prevention. With the right care, dwarf cherry trees reward gardeners with beautiful blossoms and sweet fruit. You may still need to protect them from birds, though. Number 5 is dwarf mango. Dwarf mango trees often surprise people when grown in containers. Restricted root space encourages the tree to focus on flowering instead of producing endless leaves. In warm climates, container-ground mango trees can fruit earlier and remain easier to manage than in-ground trees. Number 4 is fig. Fig trees are well known for thriving in containers. They naturally produce better fruit when their roots are slightly confined. When planted in the ground, fig trees often grow aggressively. In pots, they remain controlled and consistently productive. Number 3 is dwarf banana. Although bananas are not technically trees, dwarf banana plants perform very well in containers. They grow quickly, respond well to feeding, and tolerate restricted root space. Their large leaves and tropical appearance make them both productive and visually striking. 2 is olive trees. Olive trees are naturally slow-growing and extremely resilient. In containers, they benefit from excellent drainage and controlled growth. They are ideal for gardeners who prefer low maintenance plants and long-term rewards. The last is number 1, papaya. This is the tree most gardeners misunderstand. Papaya trees do not fail in pots because of a lack of nutrients. They fail because their roots cannot tolerate poor drainage and suffocation. In containers, with loose soil and excellent drainage, Papaya trees flower earlier, fruit faster, and stay manageable. This is why professional growers rely on raised beds and containers now. Remember the secret mentioned at the beginning of this video? Some fruit trees do not want unlimited freedom. They want control. When you control the roots, you control the harvest. If you thought you needed land to grow fruit, now you know better. Containers are not a limitation. They are an advantage. Which fruit tree would you grow in a pot? Like, subscribe, and grow smarter, not bigger. Thanks for watching.